Hi, welcome in or welcome back to my channel. My name's Nico and I like to share vlogs about my solitary lifestyle here in Seattle, Washington, USA. Alright, so I have a question for you guys. As the title suggests, have any of you guys ever lost a friend? And it doesn't necessarily mean that you've lost them through drama or you guys ended your friendship in bad blood or anything like that. What I really mean to find out is if there's anyone else out there who have lost touch with friends over the years just because you guys have probably parted ways or lost commonalities or shared interest or anything like that. And here's how the topic for this video came up. I was listening to Spotify one night and one of the recommended songs came up, and it came from one of my favorite bands. Now this band is called Daphne Loves Derby, and in particular the song that came up was, I believe it was Midnight Highway. And it's such a sad sounding song, a very lonely sounding song. And I'm a sucker for sad sounding music, even if I'm in the best of moods. That's just what I jam to. I just love the chill vibes, the lonely vibes, just the feeling of nostalgia or like a little bit of pain in the heart. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. And yeah, Midnight Highway was one of the songs that this friend of mine introduced me to, and he was a pretty good singer. He was a good guitar player, and his name's JB. So I feel ashamed to not remember his last name, but we met at community college when I was in Los Angeles, California. Specifically, I was living in Torrance, and he was living in Long Beach. And we both met, I want to say we both met in a math class at, El Camino Community College. That's the community college I went to, the junior college I went to before transferring to UCLA. And he and I believe we met through a math class. It was either math or some like medical class. Because at the time I had just recently switched from an English major to trying out a major in radiology. And I believe that's how we met. So anyway, his name's JB, great at guitar and pretty good singer. And he had a car at the time, I didn't. So it was really nice having him. Shame on me. But it's pretty hard in Los Angeles, to have a car and like parking sucks, traffic sucks. But anyway, he was a great friend. He introduced me to Daphne Loves Derby, the band. I'd say it's like an alternative band. They're very similar to Dashboard Confessional, which I think is a lot more well-known band. But I really love Daphne Loves Derby. And my top favorite song, I'll get into it a little bit later, is called Sundays. But anyway, going back to my story of how this topic came up was Spotify. So the song came up on my Spotify and I was like, oh my God, I remember this band. So I instantly, I went to Amazon and I purchased a CD of their album. Let me go get it real quick, hold on. Here's the CD that I purchased on Amazon. It's their album. It's called On the Strength of All Convinced. And I believe the name of that title is because of the first track on this album. It's called Sundays. It's my absolute favorite song. So I went ahead and bought this on Amazon just because I'm old-fashioned and I like to listen to CDs in my car during my drives to work. And not have to fiddle around with Bluetooth connections or whatever. But yeah, so I got that on Amazon and I was really I was really excited, just waiting for it to arrive. And it made me think about JB. We lost touch over the years because, like I said, I think it's because I switched majors, switched back to an English major, and then I transferred to UCLA. So he and I saw a lot less of each other, and we just gradually stopped hanging out. Not that there was bad blood at all. And I feel, I just feel not sad or ashamed, but I just feel kind of bad that I never really got to say goodbye to him. So every time I hear a song from Daphne Loves Derby, he comes to mind. His name's JB. And I remember he was living with his mom at the time, and he had a really complicated relationship. He had a girl. I'm not going to judge or anything, but like she basically what I thought, she was a leech. I never met her, but from what I've heard from him, she was a leech. Like she used him a lot. So he lived with his mom, and she actually lived with them for a while, and I think the mom kicked her out. So that is testament to my reasoning for why I think she's a leech. Mom really didn't like her. And he was very much into marijuana. I'm not a fan. I'm not a big fan, but I don't judge. I have family who are into that. But I mainly enjoyed hanging out with him because, I liked listening to his jam sessions. He would just jam. He would especially sing songs from Daphne Loves Derby. And I just loved listening and just hanging out with him. And yeah, he would come over to my place and we'd hang out. He'd have his jam sessions. He was really cool. But yeah, so I was wondering if anyone else out there have lost friends along the years just because of you lost touch, you guys lost same interests, you guys moved, one of you guys moved, and you guys just lost that connection. So I don't think JB's ever going to find me again. I don't even have any ways of contacting him. I don't have his phone number anymore. I think at the time, I don't even think we had Facebook. It is such a shame. We lost that connection. So, yeah. If you guys ever are having thoughts about, lonely thoughts about, hey, I kind of miss a friend that I lost touch with, just know you're not alone. Me too. I really do miss him. And yeah, my favorite song from him, so if I could, from Daphne Loves Derby, the band, if I could recommend songs from them, I would recommend my top favorite, Sundays, and also Midnight Highway. That's the song that JB introduced me to. Tennis Court Soundtrack, I believe that's a song too. Do you see it? Do you see the bunny? It's so small and round. Hey, buddy. Oh. You're shy. It's okay. Oh, he sees it now. Finn. Be nice. But my absolute favorite is Sundays. And if you like sad sounding songs like me, even if you're in the best of moods, you like sad sounding songs, I would suggest Sundays. It's a very sad song, but it's also kind of uplifting. My favorite line from that song is, how does it go? And when she dreams, she sees herself in her Sunday dress, humming simple melodies she's known since she was only 3. It's such a sad song. I'm sorry, I love sad songs. So if you guys are into sad songs, highly recommend that song. It's from this album. The song title is Sundays. and it's the album On the Strength of All Convinced. And that's also a line from this song that I like. Sundays, it's the first track on this album. Look them up on Spotify or Apple Music or wherever you get your music. I do appreciate you guys sticking around till the end of the video. Feel free to comment below if you share, that lonely pang of a connection missed. Not necessarily through bad blood or drama, but whether it's you or your friend or it's on both of you, you guys just lost the same interest, you guys lost connection, and you're feeling like you missed them about now. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for chiming into my channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. This is Tides, signing off.